trying to figure out if this was M650 or if this is a local hooking up cars. We need Mr. Harmon to help us out. This is Savannah Avenue, heading west, north if you're on the railroad. I'm sure some people think that it's strange to do on Saturday morning, but this is strange indeed. I really don't condone the idea of painting train cars, but you have to hand it to these guys. Some of these are pretty good artists. I'm sure some of you will notice that you will see Savannah Avenue in several videos. We like to start out on Savannah Avenue. You can hear the dispatch and train crews talking, and it's just a good place to be. So we found M650, and we heard the call that he got permission to go. So we're at Boone's Dairy Road in Valdosta, on the west side of Valdosta, and you will see an old head sticking up in this video, getting ready to shoot. Ever since I was a small child, when I would beg Mom and Dad to take me down to this area to watch the train shove cars back and forth, the favorite part is when those engines rev up and start putting the power to pull those cars. I'm now 66 years of age and I still enjoy it. If you wonder what I'm doing, I had my my book out and I had my scanner and all my stuff in my toolbox. Forgot that this is a wide angle lens, so that's what I do, getting ready to shoot. Sometimes finding the trains that you hear on the scanner is a challenge, but to start shooting at 9 o'clock in the morning means we got up early. The biggest challenge is getting my wife out of bed that early. By the end of the day, we always agree it was a fun day. We had a good time chasing these old iron horses. M650 is a daily run from Rice Yard and Waycross to Montgomery, Alabama, and sometimes you catch him at different times in the day. We just happen to be able to find him first thing in the morning. Started our day off really good. heard on the scanner that there was a Norfolk Southern 175 southbound about to come through Valdosta, so we went down Hill Avenue to try to catch it. We made it down to Howell Road crossing. This is where we found him. There's Norfolk Southern 175 going to Jacksonville. We're at Howell Road. Engine just passed. We had a Toyota that was crawling ahead of us, so we couldn't get here. We're going to try to catch this one again. We didn't catch him. As you'll see when we cross the Alapaha River, he had just passed.
I got it. I mean, the red one means
This is G68 from Valdosta. He'll be engine number 6913. He's going to come out and open up the siding. They're going to back in onto the siding from the main. They'll disappear out of sight around the curve. We have no idea what they picked up, but they shoved it back to Valdosta, where we found out that Norfolk Southern 175 got put on a siding at Halo. But we also heard that he was there because 330 from Jacksonville was coming, and he had to pass before 175 could get back on the line and go to Jacksonville. We decided to move across the track to the northeast side. It had a bigger opening, a little better view from all this equipment. Getting ready for 330 to make its approach. Picked up and left Fargo, decided to drive across the big swamp, and we ended up in Callahan, Florida, where we found two other rail fans on a different corner, and they said that there were a couple more trains headed this way. This is actually looking towards Folkestone, Georgia. We're at the intersection of the Baldwin Curve, Folkestone, and Jacksonville. It's a good spot. We were were having a hard time trying to figure out what the load numbers of these trains were, not being from the area, and a lot of radio traffic. So all we know is that was coming from Folkestone and is going to Jacksonville, Florida. What y'all doing? They found the only shade tree. What about it, Hank? Hank said it was hot. Looked like they came up at track 2 through a switch. They're going down toward the Baldwin. Rock, rock, rock. It was kind of neat seeing a train come off of one main line onto through a switch. I know they slow down to go through the switches, but around Valdosta you don't get to see much of that. The biggest thing around our area is watching a switch engine push through a switch. So we had a real good day. It was late in the afternoon. We still had about a 2-hour, 15-minute drive back around the swamp to get back home. This will definitely be a place that I visit again, and me and Hank plan on getting here about 6:30 in the morning on one of these days in the future. And thank you for watching, and appreciate your support as always. I never knew what the total length of this train was, but by the length and duration of this this video, you can tell that he needed 4 engines and a DPU to get this train where he needed to go. And off they go to Baldwin. We happened to come down to Baldwin, and here's the old same train. One of these days I'll get that windshield fixed.
I'm looking at the camera here. I know you put the majority of all those racks in the
Evidently he cut loose some cars because he don't have all of his tanks and other stuff on there.